Alright, so let's just start it, I guess. Load game? Which one was mine? Sorry, this one's the latest one, so I guess start right there. And you can use the skip button to fast forward text you've already read. Alright. So let me go ahead and I don't know, but Anthony, he told me that this was where it was about to get good. And I mean, I don't know. So let's just see what happens. You mean you have to try hard? Okay, so wait. What just happened before? I read all their poems, I think. Oh, they're reading each other's poems. Yeah. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't already. Why am I messing up already? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. HMPH. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Pablito did too. When did I say I liked it? So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, Natsuki, which your writing isn't. Which I haven't yet, exactly. And Pablito liked my poem too, you know. I mean, I really didn't understand what the fuck she wrote. He even told me he was impressed by it. Bitch, I was lying. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Why'd the music stop? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Damn! Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pablito appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh! I didn't even pay attention to what y'all both said. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. They're really going at it, dude. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pablito started just showing up. What? The fuck are they talking about? Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Damn. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Why was I just standing there looking? The fuck was I doing standing there like a bot? Pablito? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pablito. Hey, bitch, I'm just watching. I'm not gonna say anything. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning to them most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pablito? I mean, I guess. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think of me more likely. So of course, that's gonna... I really have to choose? Wait, I don't even have to choose. Help me, Sayori? I'm just kidding. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Pablito. Oh, Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Am I about to die or something? Why'd the music stop? Pablito. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Damn, bro! She would never. It's your immaturity that's make her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Dumbass bitch, this is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. What is this music now? I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because she had bigger boobs for Pablito. Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. But the fuck is this game, man? Anthony, this is Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Where were you, bitch? As soon as they told you to run away, you ran away. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I know you just ran away. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. It's not funny, bitch. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. She's never gonna hurt herself. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make the good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Wait, for real, I only get the option to choose between those three, and where's the fuck is Monica at? I mean, I guess she's the president, but I don't know. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Yeah, because y'all two argued like little fucking 9-year-olds. Pablito, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with newfound determination. Pablito! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm not. Sayori! About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? What? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Pablito, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice. Does it really need to stop there? Pablito? We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Do what? I'll write a poem? Fuck. Let's actually try to make a poem this time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pablito. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Damn, simpleton. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. The fuck? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. I just want to look at your purse for no reason. That's what Bobito does. Ah? Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets its content spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. What the fuck is happening? How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to go to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Pablito's smart. Pablito's smart, dude. Don't mess with him. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Dude, Pablito's ruthless today. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Pablito to let me borrow some money. Fuck no. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just confuse the fuck out of us? I don't even... Fair enough. Okay. I didn't even mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution, dumbass. That. Still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil all inside all of us, isn't there? What? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she's told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I only came for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. What the fuck happened? Plop. Kya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What the fuck? What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. What the fuck is happening right now? Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution, dumbass. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was actually worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it, dumbass. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. How clumsy is this girl, dude? You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Why can't I have a cookie? But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So she gets out of her seat and goes behind Monica to wrap her arms around her. Jeez. Are they hugging or something? I get it. Cookie still in hand, and Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. What? Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's... This bitch, what the fuck? Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? So where the fuck Monica at? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. She has a boyfriend? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Why are you looking at me, bitch? Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't worried you played music as well, Monica. Yeah, I don't really. I kind of started recently, but I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Why the fuck you keep looking at me, man? Monica, maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? And in that case, I won't let you down, Pablito. So Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just the fucking cookies where I didn't even get a cookie, but I mean, I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place because it's a literature event, and they'll think we're boring pieces of shit. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Isn't Monica popular? She could probably just post on Instagram that comes to my shit. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What? What's this? Sayuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't what you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. You just ate a cookie! Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. What happened? I found myself smiling, and the end Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What the fuck? Ooh-ah! I open my eyes and find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fought out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Well, wait, what happened? What? What? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. That's so funny. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. What is... At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around you. I run my fingertips down to the side of Sayuri's hair trying to get... Whoa. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste on your collar right here, you dirty ass bitch. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Damn. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Dude, Pablito's going... He's just ruthless today. The fuck is into you, Pablito? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Wait, yeah, she doesn't have her blazer. Everyone else has it up buttoned up. I start to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, what the fuck is this picture? What the... This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is that to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid ass. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. So, if you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means... Dude, what the fuck am I reading? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. I really did all of that for nothing. Phew! That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like that. Dude, so you're trying to get into Pablito? You take care of me better than anyone else would, so anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, man. Can't you see 3 other people are in here? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Damn, she's actually really trying to get into Pablito, man. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. So Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Pablito, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Let's start from the bottom, since I went last time. Top to bottom. Hi again, Pablito. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Nah, I'm a fucking idiot. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. So you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel on it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Wait, what? She enjoys... Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look then. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. The fuck? Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never expected to see before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Just seeing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though, for real. Wait. Save me? Save. Load? What? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Is she like the tutorial thing? So like I don't really get to talk to her? Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? No, what the fuck is happening? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the fuck? Here. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Pablito. Your skills are already improving. I know, right? Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow new writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Hold on. Alright. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is a poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. God, this is long. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied mind animal. So, the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Raccoon, classic, what the fuck is that word? Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Okay, wait. It says projecting my emotions to the raccoon, so the raccoon isn't a real thing. I don't know what the fuck. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I don't even know what it's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at a face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Wait, was that poem actually about a raccoon? Her hobby is fucking feeding raccoons? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me for feeding raccoons. Don't you have anything like that, Pablito? Well, I don't feed raccoons, but yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, Natsuki, one who made the cupcakes that I came for. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. What the fuck? Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. Why is everyone talking about Sayuri? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Okay, buddy. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me up to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. So this poem is about someone just judging someone for something. I don't know. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. For real, yesterday's was so fucking simple. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you think people like that? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. The fuck are you hiding, bitch? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, that bitch. She said her poem was about some unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure or about those things. I can't read. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt if she had some weird hobbies. Whole ass. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like that. I would judge her for it or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. Was that poem about Yuri? I guess I should try not to be mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in the poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so I look forward to it. Alright, Sayori, what the fuck is everyone talking to you about? Oh my goodness, this is so good, Pablito. I love it. I just scrambled a bunch of words, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Yuri. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Did I read that right? You're too honest? Yeah, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. For real, why the fuck are you... I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Wait, what? Are you sure you don't like it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Pablito poem. Exactly, bro. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Damn, she really loves my poem. What the fuck? You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel... Oh, what the fuck? If it makes me feel things... Hold on. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Dude, she doesn't... What? She doesn't know anything. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write for something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Indecisive little bitch. I mean, indecisive little bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Pablito. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of cookies jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside of with my thumb and forefinger. I pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. I don't like that repeating shit. What the fuck? My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feel a certain way. Down comes the bottles to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look like they're through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. So, she, inside her scalp, is that like her brain? A lid of a cookie jar, little balls of sunshine. Inside her head is sunshine. And she puts them in a bottle. And then she gives the bottles to her friends. So, holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really keeping in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I could explode. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. What the fuck? Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Is that it? Okay, everyone. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come to sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Why are y'all all so pessimistic? Pessimistic. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give you out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing during the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Fuck, man. I'm gonna be like up there looking like a dumbass with my fucking pamphlet on. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. I remember that thing in school too. They were actually like going off with poems at my school. They would just like recite shit, but that was only freshman year. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, didn't you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. I need water, man. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri are introverted little bitches and had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to ask to recite their poems out loud to a full room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to have the feelings? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes it standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain quiet. Dude, I'm just standing here not even saying a word. I don't want to do this. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. There you go. I agree. Pablito, we're not on the same wavelength, bro. I don't think it's too much to ask. I guess. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Is that looking into the future? Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of a group of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through the notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the poem. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, because it looks like this day is taking so long. I wanted to get through the whole day, but I just can't. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this. It's just talking. Anthony told me it was scary. Nothing's happening. I'm just reading. What the fuck is this? But I think I'm gonna just stop on this. So I guess I'm gonna head out. Bye.